In another combination, he took plants that had round seeds and were green in color. Then he crossed it with wrinkled but yellow seeds. The F1 generation was round and yellow. One trait from here, one trait from here. So that means which are dominant? Round and yellow. In the F2 generation, again there was the ratio of 9:3:3:1. Which one were 9? When both are dominant, that is round yellow. 9, round green 3, wrinkled yellow 3, wrinkled green, which is both recessive traits 1. See, again it's not as if the plant has round and green, the F1 generation will also have round and green. Or in other words, it's not as if progeny will be only like father or only like mother. No, the traits can be a new combination altogether. From this he concluded his law of independent assortment. The word itself conveys independent assortment. According to this law, in a dihybrid cross, the traits are inherited independent of each other. Now Mendel did his work, but at that time nobody understood what is the mechanism of this. How are genes expressed? Now what we are going to understand is the expression of genes. To understand the expression of genes or how are genes expressed, we will go back to our dear old DNA molecule. What is DNA? It is the source of information to make proteins. So DNA help in making proteins, which in turn can also trigger the formation of hormones. Let us take the case of height. How is vertical growth taking place? Due to hormones, right? Now this is a biochemical process, just like say when the food is cooked. Sometimes it's slightly different. You add tomatoes, the color changes, the taste becomes a little sour. You add cream, it's little sweetish. So by the change in ingredients, the taste changes. Similarly, by the efficiency of the process, the gene's expression changes. Going back to the trait of height, what happens that if there are more hormones, then obviously there will be greater height. If more hormones are produced, the organism will be tall, but if it is less, then it will be dwarf. But why will more hormones be produced? That depends upon the efficiency of the process. Now say if this is the process and it is catalyzed by enzymes, then if the enzymes are efficient, then more hormones are produced and the plant is tall. If it is less efficient and less hormones are produced, the plant will be dwarf. Something like what happens when you study. If you have studied efficiently, your result is better. But if you have not been attentive or if you are not regular, then your process becomes comparatively less. See, we often wonder why one student is able to perform better. Though there can be many reasons, but one reason is also whether the child or the student is systematic, that means efficient or not. More efficient, better result. Here also, more efficient process, more efficient enzymes, more hormones and more tall plant. This is just to understand, just having a concept how the genes get expressed.